up, Leo? Thank you for tuning in. I'm getting ready to give you guys a message for January the 11th through the 17th, okay? So make sure you're in a positive mindset and you're balancing your heart chakra so you're able to hear this message my spiritual guides have for you tonight, all right? So keep in mind that everything in this message might not resonate with you. Take what you need, leave what you don't need. I'll pick up on past, present, and future energies, okay? Now, let me set my intentions before I get started so that we can all be on the same page collectively, energetically. Thank you, Holy Spirit, my angelic guides, for helping me with this reading, for helping me to deliver a message for Leo for January 11th through the 17th. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you and close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will. Thank you for hearing me clearly and using me as the messenger. I ask that I'm also able to hear the messages clearly so that I can deliver them with the most accuracy. Thank you, and so it is. All right, you guys. So basically what I'm doing is picking up on the energies of your situation for next week. Whatever is going on for you, whatever spirit feels led to tell you, that's how I'm going to flow with it, okay? So now, even when it comes down to roles, because someone else always pops up in these readings, your person, another person, however it goes. If I don't have the roles in the right place, please put them in their proper places, okay? So if I'm talking and saying this is you and it might be your person, then you know to switch it. Thank you so much for being cooperative in that, all right? Now, thank you, my spiritual guides. What is the message that you have for Leo for January 11th through the 17th? Anything else? Okay. I'm trying to shuffle without my bracelets hitting my desk, y'all, making all that noise. Okay, Leo. Some of y'all dealing with a cancer. Well, however, what I got going on here for you guys, I have the fourth chakra card is here, but it's in the reverse status, right? I'm sorry, I dropped something. All right, so the number on this card is about new beginnings, right? So the number on the card is 38. The 3 represents, you might as well say like the Holy Trinity, okay? And the 8 represents the new beginnings. So you're definitely trying to start some new beginnings in your life. But with this fourth chakra card in the reverse, it's just pretty much saying that there's some kind of block that's taking place within yourself, because the fourth chakra basically represents love, compassion, and self-acceptance, right? So there's some type of block in the flow of your heart center. Remember I said be balanced in your heart center so you're able to hear this message. It could be an old sense of abandonment or grief, or it could be just a broken heart lingering on from long past events, okay? But whether it's recent or not, that block energy is stopping you from caring for yourself or attracting love from others, okay? So it really creates like an undercurrent of happiness that seems to be permanent in your life, right? Hold on one second. Just meditate and do some, I would say like guided meditation. You can do listen to Sophogio frequencies over 528 Hzs. That helps get into your subconscious, right? It helps you to reverse some of those negative patterns, ways of thinking, things of that nature. Do some acupuncture, Reiki, do whatever it is that you need to do that will help move that energy so that you can release that block that's within your heart chakra. I always like to say dance, right? Sing, just be joyous, connect with nature, be creative, like do those things, because it kind of takes your mind off and your heart off of those things that are causing you to feel dissatisfied in your life. And I have the envy card is here, so there's definitely some dissatisfaction that's taking place. I'm not going to necessarily say it could be envy. It's just more of the fact that you just feel like you want more for yourself, and it's causing you to feel dissatisfied. Now, you're going to have to let go of something and just really just acknowledge that you have blessings that are in front of you. Now, if it's jealousy, you're going to have to let go of it, right? But otherwise, just realize what's in front of you. And that's what my spirit guides are saying. You're going to have to shift your focus. And after all, right, when you have this feeling within your heart, it only attracts more to them and not to you. And whatever it's in regards to, it's in regards to this happy family, because this is in the reverse. So there's some type of disconnect that's taking place right now within your happy family, Leo. It's not, you're not satisfied in this area. Now, you definitely have been trying to create that, but the Journey card is here as well. So someone's moving on. Someone made a decision to move on, or they are going to be moving on. January is going to be pretty intense, so it's going to be really all about, well, at least next week. It's probably, I really have a sense that it's already started beginning for you, but you at least want to know to go into next week focusing on really trying to stay in alignment with yourself so that you can move through this and release that energy that's within you. Now, someone's moving on. Now, I have the third party, the community card here, and that usually represents, right, not being able to celebrate, network, you know, just not having that community around you to support you any longer. But it also could represent a third-party situation. Now, someone's moving on because of this. You guys definitely aren't happy, okay? Now, if it is a third-party situation that I'm picking up on that kind of took place, that broken heart that was there, someone is still holding on to it. It's like a lingering effect of what took place between you guys still there. It's like you're releasing it, but you're still kind of holding on to it. And that is why you're feeling dissatisfied. Whatever this person did to you, Leo, you just like, I can't stand it right now. Like, I'm trying to release this, but it's taking a process. Now, I have the third chakra card here. And this card goes around, wait, it's in the reverse. Okay. So this card usually represents your emotions, your desires, your life force energy, and it's just clearly saying that your life force energy is low, right? Your vibe is low. And the issues around your emotions of desire is making you feel like you have a lack of purpose right now, right? So you're probably feeling fragmented and you're not taking action. You're really kind of sitting still, not really trying to bring this cycle to completion. Now, it could be because what? Yeah, you're holding on to these, the hurt. That's what's keeping you blocked. Okay, the dissatisfaction. This situation, you wish it could have went way different than the way it's going now. But this is all a part of your karmic path, right? Because I have the Yin Yang card here. And I don't want to necessarily say the karmic path. I mean more like closing karmic cycles. So that's probably a better word to use. But it's all about closing these karmic cycles so that you can have new beginnings, right? Now, this is a great time where you can definitely tap into your intuition when it comes to this, the external circumstances that are forcing you to go within and examine your present situation. That's why you're not taking action, because right now you're just in this reflective state trying to really figure out what's going on, what's the next move, and how I'm going to go about doing it, right? But this is a good time to complete this. So start wrapping these things up because you got to let these cycles close out. Open up, right? Open up to these sides of your nature. Like, just be more acting. That's what it's all about, because that's the intentions here, for you to be more acting in this situation. Can you tell us more about what's going on with this happy family in reverse? All right. Okay, someone's playing it safe, right? I got the garden and the gate card. And basically when I look at this card, right, the girl is inside of this gate. And inside of the gate, you feel safe. You feel like that's where your abundance is. And it causes you not to be able to go outside of it. Why? Because it's fear. Now, there could be some great stuff coming your way. I mean, money, personal pleasures, everything that you actually really are desiring is like coming to you. Sorry, you guys. I'm supposed to be picking up a friend from her doctor's appointment, and I want to make sure I don't miss the call. But however, right, you gotta beware, because be aware is what I'm trying to say, because the choice to stay in a place that seems secure, like, you know how you feel safe just by staying inside of this box, staying inside of this gate, is only motivated because of fear. All right. And when you don't really know what's going to happen when you step outside of that gate, it keeps you trapped. It keeps you from being able to take action and to make movements towards what it is that you're supposed to be moving towards, right? You're keeping these cycles ongoing, and they need to end. Now, I do have the thinking man here. So this is definitely representing some type of masculine energy, whether this is you, Leo, or your person, right, that we're talking about that's in this happy family. You're thinking, you're contemplating, right? This card represents a male of wisdom, and understanding, right? So pay attention, because this could lead to great strides. Whatever is happening right now within your situation, this is all about your personal or your professional growth. Like, you have to go through this. Like I was saying, because that yin yang card is there. It's about completing these cycles, because it's something that you need to learn from this situation. You have to really take it in and reflect. And you can't do it being in a state of dissatisfaction or operating in your ego mind. You have to really step into your higher self to really see what's taking place in here, because you're going to have to learn from this, because what you're learning from this is going to change your life forever. It's going to push you into a whole totally different direction that's going to open up some doors for you. Now, there's an angel of balance here. So there's definitely some balance being brought to this connection, which is helping you to be a little bit more self-honoring in your choices, right? Now, this solid foundation that you're trying to really establish for yourself, it probably was out of sync in the past, right? But now you're getting to this point where there's going to be greater equilibrium coming into your life. Just remain conscious about your physical and your emotional energies, because my next card is out, is the Healer of Ages. So you definitely have an Ascended Master who is showing up in the reading, who's helping to heal you or this other person or this connection entirely from everything that has been taking place. Because the first chakra, Archangel Michael, is also here too. So you have like a lot of spiritual support working behind the scenes to create this balance in your life. Okay, so when the first chakra card comes out, that really is talking about, what is this, your heart center? Let me think. Stability. Yep, it's your root. So it's talking about your stability and your security, right? This is what you need to get restored or in balance. This is what keeps you inside of the gate when it's blocked, when it's in a reverse position. Now, some of you are stepping out of your comfort zone, and some of you are still staying stuck come next week, okay? I mean, you're probably even, I just really pick up on this energy like you guys are already starting to feel the effects of next week now, right? So regardless, this energy has to flow there freely in order for you to be able to overcome some of the feelings that you had about not feeling secure in your past. And these challenges are now at this point where they're being resolved. Okay, so when you take action and you move forward on your path, you allow yourself to feel, you understand, increasing faith in your own power and your own security. That's why it's important to move forward, because then you start to recognize, like, okay, I can do this. I am safe. I have the power to really co-create or narrate my story the way that I want to do it, because what? Now I'm taking action and I'm believing that my spiritual helpers are guiding me all the way. Now, the Daughter Value card is here. So there's definitely some abundance that's going to be coming through for you, right? Because the door is wide open and money is flying through it. So that's talking about financial abundance and wealth, which is also going to lead you to your door to personal healing and happiness. So when you go through this cycle and you close it out, you'll start to see what else is going to come to you. Like, everything is just going to be so much better, right? But in order for the universe to release that to you, to gift you these things, you have to let go of those old habits, old beliefs, old mindsets, old ways of thinking. Woo! Old hurt, old pain. Y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. All that stuff has to be released because it creates blockages in your flow of your energy, right? And then it puts out this it puts out this signal to the universe that that's what you want more of. It's all about the laws of attraction. Now, there's some emotional loss, of course, because there's a separation or breakup or something that's going on where you're not with this person and it's causing a lot of pain, right? But my love begins card is here, but it was in a reverse, right? But usually these cards don't read reverse, but it was in a reverse. But you do want a new beginning when it comes to love, right? So that's available to you, because that's all included in your personal, that door to personal healing and happiness. Now your third chakra, that's open, and that's a good thing. So you're starting to have this clarity of thought. You can see within what? The spiritual realm. You're gaining this awareness and you're seeing the truth, right? You're looking beyond the delusions. I don't want to say delusions, illusions, the lies. You're seeing beyond the lies and you're starting to move forward, because now you have become what? Aware. And what? The truth has been revealed to you. You're seeing the truth. You already possess all the tools that you need to guide you, right? So just learn how to use those tools and the universe will partner with you, like I was saying. This is definitely about a spiritual awakening. All right. That's interesting. But when I look at these cards, it's like the spiritual awakening card, the truth card, goes literally with the yin yang card, about an awakening, clarity, or having some type of revelation of truth. This is your wake-up call. There needs to be a change made in your life. You have to make a decision. All right. Significant changes must be made. Even though you put in you put in that hard work, you got a lot of determination, right? You have the ability and the demands to do, you have the ability to juggle everything, all the demands, because there's so many cards laid out here on this table. If you guys can see it, it's so many cards laid out here, and these demands are something that are right in front of you at this moment, just like I'm looking right in front of all of them. When it comes to your emotions, right, your desires, it comes to your family, it comes to your money, everything that you could think of is being covered in this. And you're going to have to make some changes, and the changes is like, okay, what do you want for yourself? You know what you want, right? But in order to fully get there, Leo, you gotta release, because you're suffering in silence. Now, the number 9 is on that card, and that's talking about completion, right? So that's like, all right, finally let go of this, these limiting negative beliefs, or letting go of this issue, because it's becoming bigger than it really is, right? Let go of the worry so you can invite a clear path to yourself. There's going to be some accelerated motion in your new beginning, what you're looking for, because of you letting go and deciding to take action and move forward. See, this is why I said, like, I feel like this is some energy coming up where some of you are already going through this, and you're now at this point where you like, you know what, I gotta let go of that stuff because it's driving me nuts, right? And it's accelerated the motion in this process for you. All right, and the passion ignited. Bam. This is a twin flame card, but the passion's ignited, and you got to let your soul just literally soar into this new beginning. You have all these ideas. This is the time where you be all that you can be, not trapped in fear. All right, Leo, right? Because it's your own fear that immobilizes you. That's what keeps you from making these decisions and these choices that you're supposed to make. Whew. Are you the one holding yourself prisoner? Because there's going to be some positive movement forward. It's there. It's all in the cards for you. I just looked at the clock. It said 9:19, right? Completion. 19 would be what? Still completion, because, or even if I do 1 + 9 = 10, that's talking about your journey. The journey card is there. This is a part of your spiritual path. This is a part of your journey. And although it was a lot of heartache and loss, Leo, again, this is a spiritual union. Twin flame. The deception and envy, which we see in the beginning, is what's causing a disruption in your life, right? This card represents the Tower when you look at traditional tarot. It caused a suddenly unforeseen disruption or major change in your life, right? It did, or it's coming. So this is just a warning card to tell you, you know, that it's coming, right? But it's happening because it's all about you making changes. It might seem negative, but it's going to lead you to enlightenment, okay? And totally shift you in your whole lifestyle. Now, life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you want to or not. All right, so remember that. Don't look at this storm as being something to set you back and keep you stuck, right? And you're in a negative mindset or thinking and energies, but something to help grow you, something to help move you forward so that you can start getting on the path that you're supposed to be on, because you probably were off track. All right, so these are the things that you really can be looking into going, I mean, even starting from now going into next week is like, okay, yeah, focus on these things because you have a great outcome. This person that you're with is a part of your spiritual journey, because this is a sacred union, a spiritual union. So this is representing your twin flame. Okay, this is a higher level commitment, higher level soulmate that you have. And you got to close out these karmic cycles because you want to have your wishes fulfilled within this situation. And yeah, your wishes will come true, right? When you do all that, are you ready? That's my question from my spiritual guides. Are you ready? Now, I feel the urge to go to my tarot. So let's see. Thank you. What's the message? Thank you. For my Leos. Yep, because the Wheel card is here, but it's in the reverse. So you definitely were, the external events that were taking place in this connection is what was keeping you from being able to move forward, being able to end these cycles. So whatever was happening outside of that, which I got a 3-party card, so somebody was doing something with other people, you understand, that wasn't included in this situation. Okay, so it was too many suitors, too many outside people. Suitors could even, it don't even have to be lovers, it could be family members or friends. Whatever it is, whatever that hindrance is that's on the outside of this connection is what is holding or really keeping you from ending the cycle. But all of this is about fate, right? It's all about the lessons and what you need to learn from this. The Moon card is here, but it's in a reverse status as well. And that shows literally there's some fear and there's some deception. But regardless, someone is standing their ground. Whether this is you, Leo, or your person. They're standing their ground. They're tired. They worn out, right? But they like, you know what? I'm going to be the last person standing because I'm close to my success. And they still have a lot of hope despite the adversities that have taken place within y'all connection. All right, so they like, I'm going to win this battle. I'm going to face these trials because they know that love requires hard work. And the love you want will require much work. Even your own self-improvement is a part of that work. And your own self-sacrifice is a part of that work. And this is what's happening right now within this situation. You guys are going through this period where you're reflecting and you're improving and you are making things better and getting on the right path so that you can stay, you know, getting what it is exactly what you want. And unfortunately, it takes tower moments for us to wake up, right? Now, you definitely want to come back together with your person and work as a team. Or your person wants this to really take this big step. I'm getting it's the masculine energy of the group. So if this is you, Leo, or if this is your person who's the masculine energy of this connection, you definitely want to come back in as the emperor. You don't no longer want to be in this energy of being overly emotional or cold-hearted or allowing your emotions to get the best of you. You're ready to move forward, right? From whatever you probably could have even got connected to somebody that was, it was just trauma. It's toxic. And 3 of Pentacles is talking about working together too again. Working as a team. Y'all both have a shared goal. And you want to work collaboratively together to achieve these goals. Y'all had a lot of lack of cohesion, but King of Pentacles, the masculine energy is showing up in this reading again, okay? So The King of Pentacles is the shit, y'all. I ain't even gonna front. Like, we want that Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles type energy, because that person brings about stability, long-term success, serious relationships, abundance, prosperity, security, all of that, protector, all of that. The Hangman card is no longer, well, the Hangman card is in the reverse position. So when I look at that, I'm looking at it as there was some stalling, but someone has gained a new perspective on love. So the period of waiting is over. Where you guys were in this Lover's reverse position, not balanced, not in harmony with each other, detached, right? Maybe had too many suitors, like I said, and it led to a lot of freaking consequences. Now you have a new perspective on what love is and how love should be. 5 of Swords in reverse. That's a reconciliation. So you guys are definitely going to reconcile this situation. Reconciliation means, you know, you can get back together as one, or y'all can decide to work together as a team, right? But there's going to be forgiveness there, and this situation is going to be healed. Okay, this Queen of Wands, which could be your person, or this could represent you, Leo. So take, you know, and put the roles in the proper places. But that person, the Queen of Wands, is someone who's very passionate, very self-assured, very confident, right? The Queen of Wands will stand up for you no matter what. Will stand up for you, stand by your side no matter what. Very open in relationships, right? But she won't change herself. Okay? The Queen of Wands will not change who she is to fit. And that caused the 7 of Swords. That probably caused, it made somebody want to get away. Could have been whoever the masculine energy is in this group wanted to get away from that. And it probably led to some type of affair, or a point where one person wanted to spare someone's feelings and not really truly be truthful about what was going on. So it was a lot of lies here, some scheming, some sneakiness. But for the most part, there's going to be some movement, and it's going to be speedy movement. So it's coming in fast, right? So brace yourself, because this is a strong level of energy. Okay, that is going to be like bring a different aspect to your life, and it's going to be coming really quick. It's like important news that's going to be coming to you, and you're going to find that y'all connection is going to pick right up. 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, yep, somebody was definitely stuck in the past and unable to move on, clinging to past lovers, past failures, whatever. Leo, stay present. If this is your person, you know, if you're a cross watcher, stay present. That's what's most important, right? Because when you worry about the past, what you going to do? Create more worry. When you go too far in the future, you stress yourself to freak out. So stay present, Leo. Because the Page of Wands is here. That what you're looking for, you're getting ready to get that, it's getting ready to come to you. Okay? So the news is getting ready to be delivered to you. And this person is very excited about it, right? But right now, there's definitely a possibility for a new love to be begin in this connection. Yep, because someone's moving away from the trauma, moving beyond it, leaving what's familiar, and trying to like really reestablish themselves. I'm getting whoever the masculine energy is in the group, right? Probably felt very overwhelmed and anxious about this situation. Someone, maybe just stop putting effort into this person, into this connection, period, because of everything that was going on. You wasn't taking that time out to reflect, but you're reflecting now. Okay? All right, hold on. Reflecting on this situation and going within, you pretty much went into this energy of wanting to isolate, right? Being antisocial. And that's why the 10 of Cups is here in reverse. It led to an unhappy home. And this is why the separation took place, right? So it was probably a lot of domestic conflict. You probably had family members meddling. Maybe some short flings probably was taking place. Whatever those external forces were that came in and caused disruption as well. Also, you know, slow down these ideas that you had, especially when it came to love, right? It put you in a scattered thinking. Probably very defensive, not communicating whatsoever. 8 of Pentacles is out as well, but you started focusing on your work, or even this could be your person. You were more trying to focus on your task at hand and not really the connection. And, you know, it's like you got to cultivate relationships in order for them to work. And Nine of Swords. Somebody hit their breaking point. They just didn't trust their partner. Either you didn't trust your partner anymore or they didn't trust you. And it caused a lot of anxiety. They didn't want to face this problem. They were avoiding looking at it. All of that. I mean, whew, 4 of Wands. And they just was like, you know what? Let me go out and just enjoy myself. That's what happened. Instead of staying within this connection to create the abundance and fix the situation, somebody went out and celebrated, right? Just to ignore what was going on. But it didn't help nothing because the 8 of Swords energy is still here. It still kept you trapped and clouded in your judgment, right? Even if you were feeling smothered in your love life, you were just being too passive. Page of Pentacles, or your person. I'm going to reverse that. It's like you make these plans for the future, which is really great, right? And that's where you're at now. But the future wasn't leading to this. Those plans wasn't leading to the new beginning. Instead, it led to having this reckless behavior, being distracted, lacking commitment, right? Being very risky. 6 of Wands. I gotta go because you guys getting way too much. This might have to go into an extended version, y'all. Wow. It's a lot of stuff going on within this connection. Okay, so there was a failure of recognition going on, and there was no rewards being given. Your person or you felt very unloved, very overlooked within this connection. It's a lot. But I'm going to tell you, the conflict, right, is coming to an end. And either you or your person is ready to cooperate, like it's been saying through this whole reading. You're ready to call a truce and start to work together collaboratively. Y'all ready to walk away. Your person, you are ready to walk away from these burdens. Whatever it is that made you guys feel overwhelmed and stressed. Because it was creating too many issues. The juggling. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That loss of emotion card came out too. And this is what this card reminds me of when it's in a reverse position. It's just... that loss of emotion was there, and it felt like a missed chance or opportunity, right? Kept you in a lack of mindset, caused someone to walk away. Left that cup behind, let go. Yep, whoever the high priestess is, this feminine energy, the very intuitive one out the bunch, was like, you know what? I'm out. Started using their intuition. Yep, this is all about the feminine energy in the bunch. If it's you, Leo, or your person, that's coming through. They use their intuition because they're very intuitive. And they did that. They're the anchor of the family for real. The Queen of Cups got a lot of admirers. So personally don't really need you, you know. Because they have other people that are around them. But when they walked away, it caused a tower. That's where that disaster and that destruction came from. Because that card came out in this reading. It caused a lot of disaster. What's going to be the outcome, Spirit? The Sun. Y'all guys are going to get a new beginning. Because, like I said, you guys are twin flames, higher level soulmates. If you don't resonate with twin flames, higher level soulmates. This is all a part of a spiritual journey. You had to close out these karmic cycles in order to reach this happiness. Okay, so there is so much joy and happiness that's going to come to you guys, especially when you close out these cycles, Leo. Especially when you're able to take a more positive outlook on your connection in this relationship, because you can see that it can blossom. This is about two people coming closer together, all right? So don't block the happiness, or don't have these unrealistic expectations of this situation. All of that heartache and heartbreak and loss and everything that you experience, just know if you stay positive, it'll keep this cycle, well, the good cycle, let's put it that way, where it'll bring positive movement. And it'll help accelerate the movement so that you can have that new love that you want to have in that connection. Because your person ain't going away. All right, if you look up twin flames, higher level soulmates, that's basically let you know that you guys are always one. Even when you're separated, they always on your mind, right? You always thinking about them. You always, you dream about them. Y'all talk to each other on the 5D level. Yeah, it's that deep. So make sure you look that up if you don't know about twin flame unions. All right, so I'm gonna leave y'all at that because this reading was not supposed to be longer than no 20 minutes exactly. Just a little quick synopsis of what next week's look like and what you got to look forward to and how you can change some things around since you already know what's getting ready to take place. All right, so if you want a personal reading for me to elaborate on your situation, let me know. Hit the link in my IG bio. All right, peace, y'all.